Hey, what's going on everybody? In this video I gotta explain function prototypes in C. A function prototype is a statement that you list before the main function. A function prototype provides information about a function's name, its return type, and its parameters. It has a few benefits. It enables type checking, allows functions to be used before they're defined, improves readability, organization, and helps prevent errors. It is considered good practice to use function prototypes. Here's one of the benefits. We'll create a hello function. Void hello will accept a character array for the name and an integer for the age. All we'll do is print the following using printf. Printf hello, add a format specifier, new line character, then display our name parameter, then our age. Printf you are, add a format specifier. We need a format specifier of D. Years old. New line character, then a parameter of age. So this does work. Let me call this function. Call the hello function, pass in a name and an age. I'll just pass in SpongeBob, because that's the first thing that came to mind. SpongeBob will be 30. Hello, SpongeBob, you are 30 years old. One issue with functions in C is that imagine this is a very large program and we have hundreds of functions. With C programs, we read them from the top down. Before we use a function, we have to define it. It would be nice if our main function was at the top because it drives our program. Let's cut the hello function and paste it after the main function. And we'll see what happens exactly. Well, we get an error. Our C compiler doesn't know what the hello function is. We're trying to use the hello function before we've defined what it does exactly. This code is a lot more organized though. We have all of our functions after the main function. One way in which we can use the hello function and then define it later is to use a function prototype before the main function. Really, all you got to do with your function is copy the return type, the name, and its parameters. Add a semicolon. And this is a function prototype. We're telling the compiler about the name, the return type, and the parameters of this function, which we define later. So this should work too. Hello, SpongeBob, you are 30 years old. Let's create another function. We'll do this after the hello function. This function is going to return a boolean. If you're working with booleans, be sure to include this following header file. Bool, ageCheck. We'll check to see if somebody is old enough to work at the Krusty Krab, where SpongeBob works. If ageCheck, we're going to pass in an age, int age. If our age is greater than or equal to 16, we'll return true. Else we'll return false. Return false. If you're more experienced with programming, you could just condense this code to the following. Return age is greater than or equal to 16. This would return a boolean, true or false. So that's a little shortcut that you can do. It'll do the same thing though. Then we need a function prototype. We're going to copy the return type, the name, and the parameters. Here's our function prototype for ageCheck. And now we can use it. I'll use an if statement. If, call our function of ageCheck, pass in an age. We'll say 30. If that function returns true, we'll print the following. You are old enough to work at the Krusty Krab. Else we're going to printf, you must be 16 plus to work at the Krusty Krab. Okay, let's try it. Our age is set to 30. Hello, SpongeBob, you are 30 years old. You are old enough to work at the Krusty Krab. If I were 14, well then, you must be 16 plus to work at the Krusty Krab. Alright everybody, those are function prototypes. They provide the compiler with information about a function's name, return type, and its parameters, before you actually define what they do exactly. It improves your code's readability, organization, and helps prevent errors. It is considered good practice to use function prototypes. We'll be using these in the future going forward, And well, everybody, those are function prototypes in C.